Hey everybody, welcome to my weekly Q&A. My name is Amy and I am going to answer your questions. I do this every week around the same time. You can look for the details beneath this video, or if you go onto my services page on my website, it gives you all the details there as well. So, being that it's the holidays right now, I thought we could use a nice blissing to just fall into our heart space and just relax and take all the stress off from whatever's going on around you. There's usually a bunch of chaos and sadness and all kinds of things happening. So, we're just going to clear everybody right now. So, just relax. Drop your shoulders. And I'm going to spray some spray. All right. Hapan shishina la apom pamaan. Chichihin sanse she eke. Hele hupom pamaana chinche. La ekinsa. Sese la on tantipina ake. Shishe la hatnatin sansensa arshienke. Hele pihe maan tatain sanse shiela. Hele hepempa egena an. Okay. So, let me scooch in just a little bit closer. All right. So we've got 5, 3, 2, 5. 5, 3, 2, 5. We're gonna pick you a thing. I think we had that the last time, but it's okay if I get it again then. Okay, ornament. So we have an ornament for 5, 3, 2, 5. Okay. Hi, Amy. Could you please do a true love spread for my DM? Currently, he's living with his karmic. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look and see what's going on there. Now, for those of you who don't know what a karmic is, that's basically the one who they go to because they don't have to get as deep. They're more a superficial match for superficial reasons. They usually check off certain check boxes according to people pleasing and things like that. So, and they usually get treated pretty bad by their karmic because their karmic really doesn't love them. They just, they just want to use them for something. So, so that's what a karmic is. And they're great because they teach the masculines how to communicate, how to care, how to all kinds of things. They get all kinds of great lessons from those karmics before coming to us, and then they appreciate us that much more too. So whatever they've been going through with their karmic, it's their boot camp and their training for you. All right. Is it her masculine? They said a lot of masculines even right now are listening to their intuition. They're listening to their intuitions. They're pausing and they're feeling into when would be the best time to actually have a new beginning with you. You are his wish fulfillment sitting right there in his heart space. And he feels like he's been hiding from you, but I feel like he also feels like he needs to for some reason. Let me see why. Okay. Interesting. Well, he misses you like crazy. He's really afraid he's going to miss out on you if he stays stuck like this. I think he gives himself a hard time about being kind of immature, making immature decisions. But he also feels like it's his right to you in a way, like he has a right to you, like you are his true love and nobody else, nobody else has that position, and he could even be plotting some kind of surprise to give you clarity on something that you've been wondering about. That clarity could involve him telling you that he loves you and you are his ultimate, legacy. You're what he wants. You're his retirement plan. I like to say that, you're what he plans to be with for the rest of his life. So he has a lot of regret. And I think maybe whatever decision that he made, even going with that karmic or whatever split you guys apart, put you guys in separation, it looks like it had to do with money and him feeling safe and secure materialistically, which goes along with what I said. And he has regrets over that. I feel like he feels really, really sad. I feel like he's going through the season just kind of beating himself up, feeling like, man, why was I in such a state of lack? Why didn't I believe that I could have my dreams come true? Why have I been so insecure? And so he knows that you are his ultimate, you're everything he's ever wanted in somebody. Like if he were to make an actual checklist made by his heart and not his head, you would be everything in it. So he is still planning. He's still thinking that he is wanting to be with you and wanting this thing to come together and to heal things between you guys. In fact, right now, he's trying to make a decision as to whether or not or when is the right time to charge forward towards you with some communication and clarity. So he does know eventually he's going to get in his power and balance this whole thing out. He feels led by angels or led by the divine to make this happen. I feel like that could be very well like signs and synchronicities or stripping him away of anything else he's put his security in so that he will only, so he will realize that only coming from the heart space is what will get him where he wants to be. And I feel like you deserve some being given back to. I feel like he really wants to give back to you. Do you guys hear that sound? There's a siren in the background, but it's a weird siren. So it's like an emergency. I mean, it kind of goes along with this energy. It's like 911. I need to go get to my woman. So yeah, he doesn't want to be pokey slow anymore. He feels like he's spent enough time going back and forth, being unclear and being indecisive, and yeah, that kind of energy, like Gemini type energy. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, see, I'm so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront this. So he chose, how many movies are there on this? Them choosing the materialistic world, and then all of a sudden they get like a second chance and they can go back around and make it right and choose love. Like you have to make a choice. You can have both, but they don't realize when they choose work, they don't realize that they can have all of it, if they just choose love. He's afraid you're seeing someone and he doesn't want to reach out and get rejected. So that's one of the things holding him back. However, I do feel like he's getting to the point where he just doesn't care. He's like, look, I just have to get to the bottom of this and I just got to find out. So I'm just going to go forward. Yeah, see, I've had enough of this. I want you in my life now. Please just let me do this on my own terms and trust it. And trust me, I'm coming sooner than you may think. I just can't take this anymore. So yes, very much so. Yes. Some of his friends and family don't approve of you. But he doesn't care. He knows what he knows. He knows what he wants, and what he wants is you, and everybody else is just going to have to figure out what the hell they deal with it. He is a little afraid that he's going to let you down once you get to know him. So he's been kind of avoiding coming to you because of that, but I feel like his passion is overwhelming and his regret is overwhelming him. So, what was your question? Oh, yeah, you just wanted a true love spread. So, okay. I just want to grab a couple of these as well and just see what these have to say. Four of Cups, a missed opportunity. Arrogant wastefulness. Arrogant wastefulness. That's what he's been doing. That's what he's been up to. Arrogant wastefulness. And Ace of Swords is newfound clarity. So he figured something else. I mean, he figured something out. He's had some kind of an epiphany during this time of wastefulness, wasted time, wasted opportunities, wasted everything. And he's starting to realize that, why? Why did I take this massive, wasteful detour? I need to turn back around and go toward my person. And then grateful togetherness, Four of Wands. That's also like getting married or going to the next level with somebody, moving in with someone, or, just going to the next level. This is a military person with holding a kid. So it just makes me think of maybe when the EBS happens, it'll light his fire to go to the next level with you. So let me just see. Let me just talk to him for a minute. How much is she not taking say? He's already decided he's leaving his karmic. I mean, absolutely, hands down. I think he still has a foot in it, but he's got one foot out. So it's like he's already determined he's leaving. It's just a matter of like when to come forward to you. And right now, I feel like his guilt is a driving force. And so it's worked, well for him, that it's turned him around in a sense, but it's also something that's kind of keeping him stuck. So until he comes up with a way to forgive himself and to he's got to move past any negative energy in order to come to you. He's got to be like ready and excited and willing to explain openly what's happened. As embarrassing as it is, he's just got to have it like an open heart. So once he's at that place, then I feel like he can come to you. I'm not sure that the holidays is the proper time or place to address it in a weird way, because it's kind of like, I don't want the shitstorm to happen in the middle of what are, all these family times where I have to go through a breakup and explain everything to the family and go do this with this person and go do that. Then I have to deal with this person crying over here and this new person coming in and having to explain everything to the new person. And then it just feels like it could be overwhelming to do for the holidays. So I wouldn't have any expectation of that. However, he does feel like he's in a bit of a pressure cooker, so maybe it'll be worth it for him and kind of liberating for him to let the chips fall where they may and just throw it all up in the air and just go with what he really wants to do, which is make a big decision to come to you and choose you. So try not to have any expectations, just really try to let go of the situation as best you can and enjoy your holidays. And just, I always say, like, mind your own business, just mind your own business, mind your own stuff. And that way you're in a better energy to receive, and it'll be just awesome. Yeah, see, he's already working on it's almost like he heard me. He's already working on having some kind of an epiphany that helps him get over the feeling sorry for himself, feeling sorry for you, feeling sorry for himself, blaming other people as to why he fell for it, and just kind of staying stuck. So he's already knowing what he's got to do to get to you. It's like he's got to clean up. He's got to clean up and come clean is what I'm feeling. Clean up, come clean, and confess. There we go. The 3 C's. All right. So hope that was helpful. And I am doing remote readings through December. So just go to my services page and you'll find the remote readings available there. They're 20 and 45-minute readings, and you can ask as many questions as you want to for 20 to 45 minutes, whatever you order. So come with a whole list of questions for me and I will answer everything for you, and we can totally take our time and interact. And it's much more thorough, obviously, because we can go back and forth and I can ask you, well, how long have they been living together and how long have they did it? And you get a lot more details when you get a remote reading because we can interact. So, all right. 5326. Oh, you get a cute little snowman. All right, that little guy. Hi, Amy and the collective. I hope everyone is having a great December so far. When I get remarried one day, what details around that event can you tell me? Ooh, this is a good one. Oh my gosh, this is fun. When, where, who, etc. When, where, who, etc. Thanks so much, Amy. I greatly appreciate you. Sending love to you, your fur babies, and the collective. I love this. You guys are getting creative with a couple of these questions today. I'm impressed. This is neat. All right. So wedding day, remarried wedding day, wedding event, around the event. Shishi na put ma'an haike and sase helap them hamaan. Ko alahan say I actually feel like it could very well be on a beach. And I feel like it's kind of secluded and quiet and in an area where there aren't like a ton of people. It's not like I mean, if it's at a resort, then it's like the resort is way inland and the water is out because I don't see any, it looks pretty wild almost. Untamed in a way. It's very beautiful and it's just like a white sandy beach. I see you barefoot in a white dress. You're talking to somebody and you're still like you're holding your daughter's hand and you guys are talking about you're instructing somebody, you're giving somebody instructions at the event. There are a bunch of white folding chairs around. I would say maybe 50, maybe 50. So a smaller group. And I think I mean, I can't, well, yeah. There's, I don't know what you call those things that are like not a gazebo, but some of you are saying it right away, but I don't, I can't think trellis or something like that. Like the thing that goes like this, it's white. The thingamajig. Okay, so, and I feel like you are anxious, but also calm, calm and anxious. So you got a lot of butterflies going on. Your man is like being really funny. He's talking to a group of guys, all in tuxes, and they're actually inside. So the building isn't. Well, maybe is he going to drive there? I don't know. I don't know. The building itself, this is interesting. The building itself seems to have like columns, like pillars. So at first I was thinking Hawaii, but then I'm like, oh, now it's looking more like, I don't know, like plantation-ish sort of. Anyway, so the guys are all talking, straightening each other's ties and things like that. So everybody's like getting ready for it. Although I don't really see the guests there. I don't know what you're doing walking around. Oh, you're just walking around and it may not be your wedding dress. It may just be like a white dress that you have to be wearing. Or maybe it's the rehearsal dinner. I don't know. But why would they be in tuxes though? It's got to be your wedding day, but I don't see any guests. They're just starting to arrive. I just heard the guests are arriving. So, all right. Well, okay. Okay, so you're masculine, or let me just say that the man that you're marrying in that moment is really freaking funny. He's got a great sense of humor because he's totally laughing about like he's like, oh my God, I'm so nervous, I can't believe it's about to happen. And he's very excited and he keeps like jumping up and down, like jumping up and down. He can't wait to go down the aisle. Oh, she's gonna be mine. his men are also laughing and cracking up with him. So everybody looks pretty darn happy. I almost said your daughter's name. Your daughter is feeling, let's tap into her. The only one who really looks all like real worried, I guess, is your mother. That's the only person who has almost like negative energy about it. It's like sure something's gonna go wrong or something like that. Like she must be one of those kinds of people who like always anticipate something being wrong or going wrong or something. Because it's not that she's uptight. It feels like she's uptight that day. Anyway, your daughter, she just wants to be helpful. It feels like she's concerned that she also wants things to go right. And she's just kind of like, what can I do, Mom? How can I help? Is there anything I can do? So now I'm seeing almost like ferns around as well. That might help you narrow down like location. Are there, that's interesting. And that might be a lake. It may not be an ocean. It could be a lake, but it's a really beautiful, really, really beautiful view. So anything else? Like what are the colors? Show me the any of the like the indoor events. Blue. I see blue. Blue and pink. Blue, pink, and like red. Yeah, blue, pink, and red are the colors. Like light pink, or I mean light it's like light blue, dark blue, light pink. Oh no, light red, dark red. Yeah. And whatever other color did I just say? I just said like pink. Is there pink, 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 red? I don't know. Whatever I said before. And silver, white tablecloths, a band, and it feels like the band is somebody that your masculine or your husband, your fiance, is like either knows somebody in the band or knows of them, and he's like super excited that he was able to get that band to be there. So they're like they're going to be doing the after part. I can't talk today. The after part, the party afterwards. Why can't I think of the names for anything right now? I don't know. My brain's not working today. Okay, so it just makes it more fun, right? And you guys get to be the knowledgeable ones. All of you guys are all spouting off all the words and everything. I'm sure the chat's going off with whatever you guys are like, yeah, that's the such and such. Okay. So streamers, white and blue streamers, like dark, like like cobalt blue. Um, it looks like it looks fun and it looks classy. Um, is there hashishina pama anatai halake na on hapama again? There are gifts. Oh, it's almost I think you have some of that kind of pink in there too, a bit on like on the tables. And you've got like little gifts for everybody on the tables. How are the guests? How are the guests? Hapama shishina tai hala sensei la. Okay. Okay, so they're like, "Oh my gosh, what is this on the table?" They're like really impressed and they're thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute. What a thoughtful gift. Like that is so neat." So there's some great conversation going on. Everybody loves and swoons at the wedding, the ceremony itself, and then they go inside and then it just feels like there's something very relaxing about wherever this place is. It just feels like everybody's like, isn't this just wonderful to just take all this in? Because it's so beautiful. Oh, there might be some pearls too. So silver and pearls, maybe even pearls like on like half, not real pearls, but like half pearls on silver. I'm describing, okay. I'm not using proper names for anything right now. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. And it's very pretty. Anyway, so everybody's relaxed, they're happy, they're having a really good time. It's memorable. It is. I'm trying to look like later into the night, like did things get out of control or no? It just feels like it's pretty even keel, pretty celebratory. You know, is it which masculine, or is it the masculine that she is dealing with right now that is this groom? Is it the masculine she's dealing with now? Is the groom that I'm seeing right now the masculine that she's with now? I get a yes. It wobbled back and forth just for a minute. Let's see, why did it wobble? Because I feel like there might have been an issue a couple of weeks before the wedding, possibly, where another person kind of tugs at your heartstrings and tries to kind of interfere with you getting married. So somehow he catches wind of it or something, and he gets kind of alarmed and wants to do something about it, but of course it's too late. So goes off without a hitch is what I feel. And I feel like, believe it or not, really funny. Feels like you celebrate more and you're more excited the day after after the wedding. You wake up in the morning and you are just like elated, jumping up and down on the bed like a little kid. We're married. We're married. Oh my gosh. It looks like, yep. And I see your girl dancing on the bed, getting up and dancing on the bed with you guys, like having so much fun. So, yeah. And it's not like you don't do that at the wedding, but at the wedding you're worried. At the wedding you're paying attention to a lot of different things, and you're pretty distracted with all the everything. There's a lot going on. So, yeah. So, but the morning you guys wake up the next morning married, you guys are like pretty darn elated and excited. So, and I feel like you do feel like you made the right decision, by the way. In case you were wondering, it does feel like you're relieved. You're like, you know what, I did the right thing here. I definitely did the right thing here. And let me see how he feels about having married you. Like like somebody just took the biggest weight off of him. Like absolute relief and like, oh, like he'd been trying to make that happen forever or something. Or like, I don't know, just like the like I don't know, like he just got the best massage ever and he can just relax and like almost like not worry about a thing, just total relief. And yeah, I just heard nothing can go wrong. Go, I am in the Congo. Like he's just feeling like he's feeling pretty high on life in that moment. So yay, that's awesome. Cool. Is there anything you want to, can we peek at her masculine real quick? All right. So what's the energy of her masculine? Transformation, a necessary ending of something so that something else can, the death card. So he is going through some kind of massive transformation. Can you tell us more? The Knight of Wands, look at that, giving him courage to race forward. And I just said in the masculine report that I've been hearing revving engines, motorcycles specifically. And he's coming with his truth. Look at, he's got a sword. Oh, he does have a wand. Is that a wand or a sword? It's hard to tell. Oh, maybe it is a wand. But either way, I mean, this is courageous, so he's transforming so somehow so he can have courage. Maybe he missed an opportunity before with the Five of Cups. Oh, a hunting loss, like he lost you before and he doesn't want to lose you again. So maybe that's why he's so relieved when you get married. And he's feeling like, yeah, just regret. He had a setback, he had all kinds of regret about it, and then he valiantly comes forward courageously. Then you've got the Queen of Wands, which is a perfect match to the King of Wands. Confident ambition. So it's like he knows what he wants and he's on fire about it. So yay. And it looks like you guys are getting married. I was just going to say, and it looks like you guys are getting married. And I looked at the bottom of the deck and it's the freaking Hierophant, the marriage card. What? Traditional teachings or traditional, ceremonies. So that was some confirmation. All right. So let's see. 5328. 5328. I think we had this last time too. So let me see what we got that we didn't. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we had this one last time. I don't remember, but let's do a reindeer. I was going to do present, but I remember seeing that the last time. I want to get through all these different ones. We've got all the bunch of different ones. It won't matter. Who cares? So you have a present, which is a reindeer. So maybe you want to look up what deers mean. Maybe that'll mean something to you, and that's your gift this Christmas. Okay. Hi, Amy. I have a question about my 18-year-old. He has been complaining about being tired a lot for a few months now. I just got the word ascension. He does work part-time and is still in high school, but he also decided on his 18th birthday in August to get the old clot shot. Oh, in the arm. Oh no. Not sure if I'm supposed to censor. No, that was good. I like clot shot. As I know it's not funny, but it is. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't allow him to get it prior. He has two so far against my wishes. Oh no, and wants to get a third one. I don't even bring this up anymore with him as we butt heads about it, and he's 18 now. Oh. He has also went to his doctor complaining of being tired all the time, and blood work was all good. Can you tell me the source of his tiredness? Well, ascension, yes. All right. Son. I asked if he's okay. I got a yes. And it is, I'm affirming it is ascension. Oh, he's going to have symptoms of the clot shot later on. His is going to be more like long-term effect. Lungs. I just got lungs and coughing. So is the news going to come out before then so he can do something about it? Are they going to come out with a cure? Yes and yes. So it feels like, but he might be kind of stubborn about getting help until he starts coughing and stuff. And then he's going to be like, oh, maybe I should go take a look at it. Reverses something. It's like an anti-venom that's going to reverse it. So, and it is venom, you guys. For those of you who don't believe in it, it's venom. Synthetic. It's genetic engineering or what is it called? Yeah, I think it's called, no, not genetic engineering. What? Never mind. Look on my Telegram channel at Dr. Artis's talk, his most recent one that I just posted. It's got all the proof you need. Okay. I'm going to work on now to try to do what I can to help detox some of the stuff. You know, one thing you can do is definitely go to my Telegram channel because I listed all the things, all the supplements that you can take to get the venom out of your body or to fight the venom or the venom's effects. So be taking all of that stuff. Or having him take all that stuff if he can, like just be like, hey, compromise with me. You went ahead and took it, but at least take these products also. So you could do that. You know, almost everybody that I know that just absolutely had to have it, you know, they're not going to argue taking supplements, you know. So at least you could have something in his system that's working against, you know, any kind of permanent damage. Is there going to be permanent damage to him from this? Yes. Will it be? Is there some of it irreversible? Yes. Some of it is actually DNA. They said DNA damage. Some of the DNA damage cannot be reversed. So, yeah, they want you to act quickly on getting him some products. You could even go to, I think that there's the look up Dr. Artis's website. He has some products put together that could help. But you could look at the list on Telegram also. I list about 6 products: vitamin C, NAC, you know, some basic stuff, quercetin, which is spelled with a Q, Quercetin. Those are 3 of them. Nicotine. Now, nicotine isn't great, but I'll tell you something. I did take a nicotine gum because I got some venom, like, I think it was like last week or something like that. And the nicotine just quickly, it was very interesting. It was very, very interesting to see the effects that it had on me. And so it came in and it just like burned through me and got rid of the venom. And then it was like I had a Well, I don't know if it got rid of the venom, but it was a part of the process anyway. But anyway, it was like there was this, when you have a fever or you have a flu and you have a fever and you're just really, 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 really hot. I wasn't hot, but there was some kind of labored breathing or something that wasn't all that noticeable. But I remember I was taking a nap or went to take a nap, and there was a burning sensation from the nicotine gum. It burned my lungs, basically, kind of like if you had a cigarette. It was really weird. So it burned my lungs, and then I started to it just felt like it was like vigorously going after things in my body. It was like attacking something. I was like, oh, look at these little soldiers went in and went rah, 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 whatever they're doing. And then all of a sudden I noticed that I was breathing one way, and then boom, it just stopped. And it was like, like something like a refreshing energy came over me, and the burning sensation was gone. The breathing that I had thought I heard, was gone, and everything was functioning just totally back to normal again. So, it's not like you have to take the nicotine all the time. It's not like you're going to form a habit with it, but you just take it, like I did, just take it one time when you suspect that you might have had some venom in it, and it just like tackles it. That's what it felt like to me. And then I was like, is it taken care of? And God was like, yep, it's done. So I was like, okay. So then I just had to, anyway, it was like no big deal. So that might be an option, to just keep that in your back pocket or keep it in your cupboard for yourself if you have any symptoms or anything that look like cold or flu or something. Um, I'm starting to wonder if there's even really cold or flus anymore. Or is it just the poison? So yeah, who knows what we've been told and what's true and anything anymore. But it just makes a lot of sense. And there's so much proof now. Okay, so anyway, get him a bunch of product. I'm gonna ask him if he would please take these products. And I feel like that would just really help. All right, Shishe na puhut ma'ana tayin kehe el asan se elaan. Ma'ahae ke na ana chishina. Haha alaho pumamahaan. Ela ke ishishin natai. Hala asan se she natai hihi nai. Hopo mama ake in tatai sa. Okay. Wow, he actually regrets it. He's questioning that. He's questioning whether it was that or not. He's afraid. He's not going to tell you. I found that about some of these people too who've done that. They feel the same way. They feel like they kind of people pleased to do it. They didn't want to go against the grain. So he feels insecure about it. And yeah, he's wondering if maybe that did it to him. So, and they just said partially some of it, but I just feel like the bad, the worse things will come later. In about what feels like 4 months, or between 3 or 4 months and a year, depending on how long he lets it go. But it'll definitely help if you can get him to take some supplements. All right. And I believe there's actually a doctor. I don't know if I can put his information underneath this video. I might actually have him on. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him if he'll come on and do a talk, possibly, because he has a really incredible protocol for that. And it involves like quantum attachment and quantum physics and stuff. So I'm fascinated by it. I can't wait to talk to him. I'm going to be talking to him like a little bit later. Okay. So, all right. Who's the, okay. 5331. Didn't we just have a snowflake? I think we just had a snowflake. Okay. Here we go. We'll do a mitten. Gonna do a mitten. Oh, guess we could have one here. There you go. Okay. So 5331, could you please give me some insight on my heartbreak? Is there any chance of getting back with my person? I just got a yes. Okay, so we're going to take a look. I'm going to take a drink here for a minute. Let me talk to him for a minute. He feels like he did the right. I don't know what's happened between you guys because there's no explanation, but it feels like he feels like whatever's happened was kind of the right thing for now. And it came, but intuitively it felt like he needed, almost like got you out of the way of something, like protected you from something. Yes, they said. Okay. He definitely wants to go to the next level with you. He's thinking about you right now and your sweet rapport you guys have in his heart space. He's brokenhearted. So it sounds like it was something that was difficult to do, but he did it for your protection or something. He wants to come out of hiding and connect with you. And he wants to take some kind of an opportunity to fix your broken heart. Why would he be conflicted about making an offer of love? I think it's because he broke your heart, ignoring you. So you have a couple of cards that have come up about intuition. So I think the masculines are really learning to like lean on their intuition. But he wants to transform the situation soon here so he can have his victory and give back to you. Yeah, he wants to cooperate and work with you and leave the drama and the worries and the insecurities behind and get like really vulnerable and authentic with you. So, but maybe it had something to do with people pleasing and a feeling of lack and guilt. But he's healing. He wants to heal the heartbreak, and he feel there's something in whatever just happened that also made him feel like full of joy. So maybe you confessed your feelings, or maybe, something happened in there where he felt like confirmed of something or got confirmation of something. Something validated him and made him feel good and kind of healed something in him and gave him what he needed to overcome and walk away from something that was toxic for him. So if he's in a toxic relationship, for example, if he's with a karmic, then he's feeling like with you, he could actually get out of that lack mentality and have more of an abundant mindset and an abundant life. And he wants to have commitment with you. He wants to move in with you, like have a life, like start establishing a life. And I feel like he's been overthinking and people pleasing and all kinds of things that have kept him from you. But he is definitely actively healing, and it's in an effort to work with you because it's like you guys are working toward the same goal, basically, just from opposite ends or corners of the room. So, and he's battling and you're more like floating to the center of the room. You guys are just doing this and he's like fighting dragons the whole way. And you're just kind of, it looks like you are battling more things like self-doubt and self-worth and self-esteem and things like that. But they're not as, the masculines, they fight that for a while till they finally surrender to healing and stuff like that. So you've just got the healing down better, the healing aspect. Yeah, you've done nothing wrong. I'm just figuring things out. I love you. I want you, and I'm coming for you. Please just just be a bit more patient with me, and I'll make this up to you. So just give him some more time. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I'll make this up to you. So he was like, look, I had to set you over here for a minute to get you out of the way of harm somehow. And, but I am coming for you. So please do not move on. I want to call or visit so badly, but I have so much to do right now before I feel that I can give you the time and attention you deserve. but I'm working you up my list of priorities. That's a promise. So he's basically doing a cleanup job so that he can bring you into his life with confidence. There was also something in there about, what was it? Machiche, not taikens. It'll come back if it was supposed to. I feel like, yeah, the people pleasing thing. I feel like such a coward. I'm so discouraged about my people pleasing. It's a hard habit to break, but I know it's time to start putting myself first because I know I want you and I know I have to do this. Okay. Boundaries, better boundaries. I miss you so much. My heart aches. I don't know what I'd do without you in my life. Please don't go date anyone else. I know I seem to be taking my time, but I'm evolving faster than you might think. All right. So it is not over. It's definitely not over. Oh, that's what they were going to say. Something about how have you been watching or looked at my playlist? Oh, they were talking about how you're not going to believe some of this. But yeah, the cards don't lie, you guys. And I think they were wanting me to address all of you who are watching this right now, because so many times you guys doubt that the cards are telling the truth, but the cards are always there. And I've seen it so many times, and I've got to talk to thousands of people and do readings for all of you. And so many times I'll tell you, I'll do a spread. And I'm like, why did you even get a reading? Because I'll do a spread and I'll tell them everything that the cards say. And they'll say, he just said that. He just told me that. Oh, yeah, he said he was going to do that. Oh, yeah. And they'll do that the whole time. And I'm just like, what'd you need me for? Oh, well, I just wanted confirmation that he was, that what he was saying was true. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So 5 of coins, hard misfortune. So I did talk on my masculine talk about a tower moment that may have happened, and it's a financial thing, possibly. So he could have gotten hit, and I did see an 8 of coins kind of peeking out here. He's trying to get up making some kind of a judgment call for a new start that involves maybe a new career even. So maybe I would watch that. Oh, listening to his intuition again. But maybe he's feeling out what's truly going to be best for him going forward, and he plans to, come to you and start a new life and a new work and a new location. I mean, who knows? Like a bunch of things. It feels like a bunch of things are going to be changing for him. 10 of Swords, deep anguish. That doesn't look very comfortable. So yeah, he's not happy about whatever just happened between you guys. I mean, there was something in there that was, but for the most part, he's not happy that he had to do that. So it feels like he kind of turned you away or turned you down or something, but he does plan to come back around, and he does not want you dating somebody else. He just said, please, 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 please don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So next is going to be a candle. All right, 5333. 5333. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for all you do. Sending you big hugs. My question is, what's going on in my divine masculine's 3D world? I love that. Another really great question. Okay, so let me get all these cards. Victory and success. Victory and success. I do feel. Hang on. He got credit for something in his job. I don't know. It feels like I feel like I'm getting pats on the back, like, hey, maybe a promotion or an award, or something that just makes him kind of like almost bashful, kind of embarrassed, like, oh, thank you, hey, didn't you just go through something like that too? Well, of course, you guys are twins, so that would make a lot of sense. Twins are they're usually going through a lot of the similar things, or even the same things, or feeling each other's energies, or they're reflecting back the opposite. So there's always some kind of relationship that's like a mirror for the both of you. Okay, so what's going on in his 3D world right now, please? I'm going to set these cards down for a minute and just feel into him. What's going on in your 3D world? I feel like him looking out at water, like thinking of you. Oh, I feel like sometimes he feels you when he feels into you, he like feels you and he feels your heart and he like holds his heart and he's like, "Oh man." Like he can feel your heartbreak. His own heartbreak too, but he can tell that your heart is breaking too. And I feel like him looking over a body of water. He could even like I feel like he's on like a I don't know if it's a land like an island or if he's like on land and he's looking across over like almost like you would take a bridge to it and then there's like an island or something over there and he's kind of just enjoying the view, just looking at the view and thinking of you. I feel like there would be a bridge over to the left. Um, I feel like he is trying to stay chipper when he goes home. It's like he really doesn't want to go home right now. Oh, like he's coming home to somebody. Like there must be somebody there. And he's like, "Hey, how's it going? Like another day where I failed to break away from this and I'm still in it." Um, and like the shades are drawn and there's like a neon light in the kitchen, so it's kind of has a depressive feel to it. It's not like warm and fuzzy and cozy looking or homey looking at all. At least they could be just showing me the feel of it. You know what I mean? I mean, it might be really beautiful, but it's like when he comes home, that's how he feels about it. Like you're coming home to a dungeon or you're coming home to an office or something. Um, ouch. When I just went to ask, does she live with him? I got a heart pain. So I think so. Or she stays with him a lot or something. He doesn't like it, whatever it is. He doesn't like she invited herself. I feel like she invited herself. Of course, those karmics are clever. Karmics are the ones who will go start bringing in their toothbrush and all that kind of stuff and insisting that you guys go do this and do that and da 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 da. It's because they have an agenda. Hamashishina taikehena. I feel like I don't know if he's coaching something or if it kind of feels like he might be doing some kind of volunteer work or something with younger people or is thinking to do it. But I feel like there's something having to do with like I feel like him blowing a whistle or telling kids to do go over there and do that and like he's instructing kids or something. Um, so obviously he's feeling good about his work right now. And he's feeling like does he feel like he deserved it? Yeah, he worked hard. And other people respect him and whatnot. At home, he's feeling kind of shitty. Does he like his work though? Is he enjoying his work? He'd rather be doing something else. He would actually rather retire and start growing like a garden, I feel. Like he wants to be kind of off the grid growing a garden is what I think. And he would like to be like having a family and settle like have all those warm fuzzy homey feels. um I feel like you guys even like relaxing and reading books at night and talking and laughing, and I think he daydreams about you a lot to kind of escape the reality he's in. Well, why is he still in that? Why is he still in that, please? He feels like he got himself stuck in it and now he's a bit in a rut. Does he think about leaving for Christmas? No, no, no. He's like, there's no way I could do that. There's just no, that's just not possible. So it's kind of like he's embracing he's trying to give you signals that he's still thinking about you, hoping that you don't go anywhere. But there is, yeah, he's stuck. He's stuck. 3 of Coins, building a foundation. So he's letting you know that behind the scenes, he's building a foundation too. How is he doing that? Oh, through becoming successful at work and doing a great job at his work. Is he gonna he does plan on leaving the situation. And the promotion or whatever he got at work is actually giving him more self-esteem and more confidence to be able to do that. So that's good. He feels like that would look great on his resume. 7 of Coins, fruits of labor. Yeah. He's reaping the fruits of his labor. He's getting, he's getting the golden eggs to bring home to you. And then he can go forward unstoppably, like independent of anybody else, including her. And he also might be wanting to take a road. I just got a yes with the road trip too. He says you're fun on trips. And I see snowflakes here. Taking steps in the background to build a foundation during the winter, these winter months and during the holiday season. He's just thinking of how he can build a solid foundation for you. 5 of Wands, grunting through is what I just saw in my head. Friction and conflict is going on in his 3D world. So, yeah, and people pleasing. Maybe even conflict over people pleasing. But look at this. He's got the Wheel of Fortune, a lucky twist of fate. Somebody's going to save his you-know-what. And going to turn that bleak environment into the rainbow land where you are with the farm and everything. Look at that. That's just more confirmation. That's amazing. The Wheel of Fortune is like a fated thing. It's like God wants you guys to be together, So God will create these tower moments to basically crush everything that the masculine built on falseness, and so that he could reassemble something that's much more authentic for himself. So, okay, 4 of Coins. So foundation, holding on tight to you. He's holding on tight to you, and he's afraid he's going to miss out on you because he's stuck there. 9 of Swords is also like a fear of missing out on you and just being really afraid. I feel like he's up at night doing this sometimes, and I feel like, it doesn't. Huh? She doesn't stay the night there all the time. Huh? That's interesting. So yeah, but he stays up heartbroken, thinking about you a lot. So, how much is she not Taikans? Anything else in his 3D world you want to show me? He's showing me like his world just getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Like it's just shrinking. And he's just feeling like kind of a crushing pressure. Something's got to give. He said, something's got to give. How much is she in Kane? All right. So, just feel like getting a message here from the tarot. Wanting to give back to you. Wanting him to embrace an opportunity because he misses you like crazy and just wants to be happy again. And so it might be some communication that he wants to come in so that you guys can, he's spying on you. He's spying on you in his 3D world. He's judging himself a lot. And he's also making some judgment calls. He just said brick by brick. Brick by brick, he's trying to build a future for you guys behind the scenes. So you guys can have a legacy and have your dreams come true. Has he told her? Oh. Didn't you say he's got a place? He's already got some place kind of out of the way. I feel like he's doing something to that place for you guys, and he hasn't told her about it. Like he's putting things there. I don't know, like a tractor, fertilizer, stuff that you need on a farm. Does he already have a farm? Because it feels like he's got yeah, it's like he's not telling her. He's not telling her. He's keeping something from her, and it has to do with if he doesn't live where the farm is, it's like he's got somebody hired that's bringing stuff to the house or something, like doing it for him, a cousin or something. Huh. He told him he could live there. He could live there with you guys if he helps out right now. That's cool. Seems like a good arrangement. Okay, so let's just look at some messages from Spirit for everybody watching right now, including those who got readings. Okay, some messages from Spirit for those who are watching this video and who are in the chat and who got readings. What do they need to be focusing on right now this week? It'd be best to ask what others want as well and strive to collaborate. This may include a pet, a partner, a child, group, or work. Someone else has an opinion in this that should be considered. So don't just think about yourself. If you knew the beautiful things ahead for you, you would trust where all this is going. We got you. That's your guides. Take your time making any decisions. You'll know when it's time to take action. Don't worry, you won't miss the window. It's like destiny is calling, and destiny will make sure that destiny plays out. You need to remove that toxic person, group, or situation from your life if you want things to change. Yeah, if you take no action, nothing's ever going to change. You're in this to inspire and be an example, so get to it. I didn't remove that yet. Okay. If you don't like a situation, practice observing you in the experience rather than being in it yourself. Step outside yourself and look from a more detached perspective to get a clearer understanding. Oh, we wish you could see you like we see you. You're breathtaking from here. Whoever or whatever you're thinking of, you should take action, some sort of action on it. There you go. All right. Sounds like I have some masculines watching. Just saying. Masculines are the ones that kind of sit on their butt for way too long. You guys need to learn to listen to your gut and act on it quick, because if that's one thing that the divine feminines start getting really good at, it's that. So, all right, you guys have a great week. Let me do a general blessing for you. So just drop your shoulders and relax. Okay. Hama na tan san se la hey shishin kai he na ai lai pim pim pam mama ana shishe la kien da ta isan ha la pum pam mahana ai papa la shin ta te isan se la ki pum pam mama ana ai shishe la hana te ki inda ta isa se she e la hana an ha la hopu papa ma ana shishin ke ina tai. They have a message for the daily boosters, actually. The daily boost is a subscription that I offer on my website. If you go to my services page, or you'll just see it, it says sign up for the daily boost. Go there, sign up for the daily boost, and it's $99 a month. It covers your household, your pets, your true love. That's, yeah, to get some energy sent your way every day and to get some little winks from the universe and some messages from me in your membership area. So they want you to know who's guiding you at this time, this week going into next Thursday. Mary Magdalene, sacred marriage. Oh. Well, Oh, this is great. Okay. The Temple of Magdalene is a space for deep spiritual and sexual healing. Your soul has an ancient connection to this temple, and memories of the twin flame union are now being stirred. As you awaken the holiest feminine and masculine energies inside your heart, you'll be working deeply on yourself and awakening to your soul's light. The process can span many years. Your healing journey is about becoming whole. All your life, you've been preparing to create a relationship that reflects that inner wholeness. It's not a partnership based on image-driven ideals of perfection, nor is it based on patching up each other's wounds. It's a conscious relationship in which both people take responsibility for their own lives and soul growth. Mary says, before you can experience sacred marriage with another, you need to come home to your own twin flames, your inner twin flame. Before you can, she gives you a red rose, her symbol of the beloved, to signify that you're choosing the sacred marriage inside yourself first. In perfect timing, you'll merge with a partner who reflects your own completeness. Trust that your heart knows what it's doing to build a synergetic experience of true love that leads the world to higher consciousness. Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay, guys, you have a great week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.